My name is Jessica Zuleta. I'm the e-commerce content manager for Focus Camera. My company, Focus Camera, is a retailer. We mainly sell consumer electronics, things like cameras, drones. We sell musical instruments and some home and consumer goods. So previously, before Akeneo, we used a home-made system for our content management, and we kind of outgrew it. Our home system, it didn't have the capabilities that we needed. We were selling on more marketplaces than what it was initially built for, and we needed something where we can put all our content together in one place and have it ready for all marketplaces. When we were looking around for different providers, we thought that Akeneo had all the features that we needed. We could customize it for our needs. We were going to be able to export data and import data as we needed. So it was definitely a valuable resource for us. So before Akeneo, with our own internal system that we used, we were able to get products ready for certain marketplaces within that system. Afterwards, to get it ready for other marketplaces, we would have to send that to other teams to do work. When we were getting it to other marketplaces, it would take a few more days to get them there. So it was kind of delayed. We had to duplicate a lot of the efforts that we already did in the first place for these marketplaces. So it was very complex and took a long time. The benefit now is that we can control all of the data in one place. We don't have data that's different on one marketplace than the other because it all comes from the same source. And we're able to get all that data together at one time instead of doing it in multiple times and duplicating those efforts. It helps me do my job with my team because they're able to go in and do all the work there, and they don't have as many questions, there's not as many processes. So it definitely streamlines everything that I have to do and everything for my team so that it can all be done in one place, and I'm able to look at it in one place. I can pull reports and just have it at my fingertips. It's important to have consistent product information on all our marketplaces because our consumers are looking at that data. And when they look at that data and they see that there's something that differs from where they're looking at that product on other places, then that's when they contact us and we have kind of issues with those consumers, and maybe we might lose that sale because of inconsistent data. So it's really important that the data comes from one source and it can be consistent across all our marketplaces so that we don't have issues with consumers losing trust in us and our information. For me, my favorite feature in Akeneo is just being able to custom export data anytime that I want. In my previous system, I wasn't able to do that. I would have to have IT export it for me, and I'd have to stand there and think about what I wanted and explain it to them. If I wanted to go back, I'd have to go back to them and say, oh, can you change this? Now I can do that at my fingertips on my own. I don't have to consult anybody. So just being able to do that, and in general, just making any changes that I want to the PIM myself immediately without having that technological background of being a programmer. I'd say the biggest impact has been on my team for Akeneo. So my team is now able to do quality control checks over our work before we send it to marketplaces. So that's been a great improvement. So we're able to double check, make sure that it's perfect and how we want it. There's no errors in our data. So it's really exciting to be able to do that with Akeneo.